Hey, kindergarten, it's Mr. C, and I'm here with my very special friend. He's one of my favorite of the letter people. This is Mr. H. What sound does his horrible hair begin with? You guys remember that he has horrible hair, and that makes him pretty unique. Horrible hair begins with horrible hair, right? Horrible hair begins with a sound. Why does Mr. H have such horrible hair? You guys remember? Remember when he went to the barber shop and he wouldn't go inside? He was afraid. Why was he afraid to go inside? Because he thought it was going to hurt. Does it hurt to get your hair cut? No, it doesn't hurt to get your hair cut at all. It feels kind of good, to be honest. If somebody's kind of like running the comb through your hair, snipping away. I like getting haircuts, although you wouldn't be able to tell from my big top hair here right now, huh? It's been a while since I've been able to get to a hairstylist or a barber, huh? Okay, so anyways, the reason Mr. H is with me today is because I'm going to read you guys a story called Mary Ann Gets a Haircut. It's about a little girl who wants a haircut but maybe doesn't follow her mother's directions and ends up getting in trouble. Something happens because of it. It's in that book I showed you guys in another video that's called These Are Our Neighbors. It's super old. This book was this book was written before I was born, is what I should say. The copyright on it is, some of the stories go back as far as 1942. That's a long time ago. That's like 80 years ago, almost. Oh my goodness. But you know what? I think the story still works. It makes sense because it's something that sometimes kids do today, and I've seen it happen in the classroom when kids get scissors and they get a little curious about what it would be like to cut their own hair. All right, let's find out what Mary Ann does. Mary Ann gets a haircut. Mrs. Flagg, oh, I made a mistake. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Just go back and reread it. Mrs. Flagg put some money into Mary Ann's coat pocket. Run down to Mr. Cook, she said. He will cut your hair, but you must be back by 2 o'clock. Tell him to cut it just up to your ears and no more. Now take care of your money, Mary Ann. Hurry back home after your hair has been cut. Mary Ann said goodbye to her mom, and she went off down the street. There's Mary Ann and her mom. Okay. On her way, Mary Ann met her best friend, Pam. I'm going to get my hair cut, she told Pam. Do you want to come with me? Mary Ann showed Pam the money in her pocket. That is so much money to pay just for a haircut, Pam said. Just think of all the ice cream and candy we could get with that many dimes. Then Pam thought of something. She said, my mother cuts my hair. I think I could cut yours, Mary Ann. We could save the money. Then we could get some ice cream with it. All right, let's do it, said Mary Ann. The two girls went into Pam's house, and they went into her bedroom. What do you think the two are going to do when they get in there? I've got some sticky pages here. Old book. Okay, you ready? Uh-oh. What's happening? Mary Ann sat down on a small chair. Pam started to cut her hair. Don't forget, said Mary Ann, only up to my ears. Zip, 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 zip. Pam cut this way and that way. She cut one side, then she cut the other side. Hurry up, Pam, said Mary Ann. You are so slow. Mr. Cook never takes this long to cut my hair. One side isn't even with the other, said Pam. I shall cut off just a little bit more on this side, and then you'll look all right. Do you think she's going to look all right? What kind of prediction can we make about what's going to happen with Mary Ann's hair? Please hurry, Pam, said Mary Ann. My ears feel cold. Mary Ann put her hand up to feel her hair. Oh, Pam, she cried. What did you do to my hair? I think you cut it all off. Then Mary Ann cried and cried. Oh, no, said Pam. I should never have tried to cut your hair. It looks so silly. What is your mom going to say? She's going to be so upset with you. Oh, look at Mary Ann's hair. Oh no, what happened? Oh. Pam went home with Mary Ann. I was the one who wanted to get ice cream and candy with your money, she said. So I'm going to tell your mom. Mrs. Flagg looked at Mary Ann. She did not know her at first. Then she looked again. Oh no, she cried. What happened to your hair? The girls told Mary Ann's mom what had happened. You didn't do what I told you to do, Mary Ann's mom said. I should really punish you, but I won't have to. The way that you look is going to take care of that. It will punish you every time you look into a mirror. Mary Ann saw herself in the mirror and began to cry. Mom, what can I do? You can't do anything now, said her mom. You're only going to have to wait for it to grow back and be pretty again. The next day, Mary Ann went to school but did not take her hat off. Mary Ann, said everybody in her classroom, why are you still wearing your hat in school? You know it's not allowed. Then Mary Ann showed the children what had happened because she had not listened to her mother. And what do you think all of those kids did? Oh, would you be embarrassed if you cut your own hair and it ended up looking like that? Should you cut your hair? Should you cut your own hair, Mr. H? No, he wouldn't do that. He's learned to trust the barber to do that, right? So he can go and have somebody else cut his hair so it looks nice, right? But he shouldn't do it on his own, and neither should you. Okay, I'm going to read a really quick poem to you guys called At the Barber Shop. It ties into the story about Mary Ann. Now remember, a poem is short. It's just a couple of sentences or words maybe that fit all in one page, okay? This isn't a storybook. This is just a poem because it's short. See, it might have some rhyming in it too, so listen for some rhyming words. At the barber shop. I love to go to the barber shop and sit in his great high chair. The scissors go snappity, snippity, snap as the barber cuts my hair. The electric clippers buzz and buzz like a million honey bees, and the chair can whirl like a merry-go-round if the barber and the captain please. Then the barber brushes my clothes so clean as I slide from the great high chair, and skippity-hoppity home I go with only half left of my hair. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. Again, it's really old. It was written like 80 years ago. But does the story still work? I think it does. Yep. Should we cut our own hair? I wouldn't if I were you. Probably make mom and dad kind of mad, right? We leave scissors for cutting paper only. Okay. All right. You guys have a great day and look for another story coming from me soon. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.